Hello and welcome to RLRXL Network. I'm your friend, and in this amazing and unique video, which is the 23rd video of this VBA series, in this video I will teach you how you can use array in VBA. Alright, in this video I will teach you use of array, use of first dimensional array, input value array, add a worksheet using VBA, use array to display result, and assign run button to display your array result. These all things I will teach you in this video. Alright, so first let's learn what is array, and then we will start our coding. Alright, so array is the combination of all type of variable. It means if you have any query and where you want to declare multiple array, let's say if you want to variable 20 variable, then it is not possible to you to identify or to declare each and every variable step by step. So for this VBA have designed array. It means where you can use your array in place of multiple variable. Alright, if you want to use multiple variable, you can use just simple single array to display your all variable result in single array. Alright, so this is how you can create this. Alright, so let's go to our developer tab and let's learn how we can use array in this. Alright, so just click on developer tab and click on Visual Basics. Here I have already created an array data. Alright, and in this data here I have taken the month name and the sales name. The month name is from Jan to April and the sales is accordingly mentioned over here. Alright, and if I want to calculate the starting 3 months sales and want to display it on another worksheet via VBA, then how we can use this using array feature. Alright, so for this just open your Visual Basic page, and here I have already done this. Let's create the new subname to use the array feature. Alright, so let's here I'm taking the next subname, which is sub user array. Here you can see the subname is use array, and this time I'm taking user array. Alright, now let's copy this comment so that we can save our previous time, and then we can also declare array as variable. Alright, so just take dim, and now let's say I'm taking the array name, which is top position. And now if you want to declare 4 variable, so in array you can just open the bracket and type 4 to declare your 4 variable in just a single array. This is top position is the array name, and we want to declare 4 variables, so that here I have taken 4. Alright, so this variable type as double. Alright, you can take any, let's say you can take integer, variant, double, long, any data type you can take. Alright, and now let's declare each and every variable work. So the first variable where I'm taking top position 0. Remember that one thing, in array every array variable number start from 0. Alright, in another way you cannot start from 1 2 3 4 to justify 4 variable. Here you can justify 0 1 2 3 4 to verify your top position variable. It means in simple language, if you want to declare 4 variables, so you cannot start from 1 2 3 4, you need to start from 0 1 2 3. Alright, it will always start from 0. Remember that, this important thing. Alright, so in the first array I will use 0 is equal to in which range your data is written over here. So the first cell is J7, J8 and J9. So I will put the first cell address, which is J7, just close the bracket, and this would be like value. Alright, and now I need to repeat this multiple times, so I will just select this and will copy it, and now this time it is J8, then again this would be J9 for the same. Alright, and now in the fourth variable we want to display the starting 3 months sales data in on any another worksheet. So I will type top position 3, because this is the fourth variable, is equal to, that would be the sum of here I will take second, 1 and 0. In actual meaning, here the top position 0 means your J7 cell, top position 1 means your J8 cell, and top position 2 means your J9 cell. And in the last variable top position 3, we are doing addition of these 3 cells. Alright, so where we want to show the result, so for this I will add a new worksheet, worksheets dot add. Alright, and in this new worksheet I want to display this result on, let's say I want to display it on this new worksheet E5 address. Alright, just E5 is equal to, the top position data would be this one. Alright, so now our coding is done. Let's run this code and check it. Alright, so for this I will just go to developer tab, click on macros, and here now this time the subname is user array, and just run it. Alright, so here you can see the new sheet is already added, and let's select this entire data, and now this time data sum is total 93, but here it is showing only 55. Let's see why it is showing only 55. Here you can see I have already defined only 0, so here I need to take 1 and 2. Now just run it again. Just go to your sheet, run your macros, select this one, just run it. Now here you can see the total count is coming, total sum is 93, as you can see. Alright, you can also assign this VB code with a button, so you can just right click on this button and assign macro, and just select your subname and click on OK. Now just click on this button. Now here you can see the result is showing. Just run this button and see your result. Alright, so this is how you can create first D single dimension array in VBA. Alright, in the next video I will teach you 2D array, how you can use 2D array, which is very important. Alright, so we'll meet you in next video. Till then, if you did not subscribe my channel still, please subscribe it. If you like this video, please like it, and if you have any query regarding this video, so you can just do the comments below of this video, and I will meet you in next video to teach you 2D array in VBA. Alright, so we'll meet you in next video. Till then, goodbye.